Hi everybody, welcome back. I've finally got my paints and everything all done and we're going to get started. I have my base coat, which is just white, Artist Loft white with a little bit of Floetrol and water with Floetrol. I use the 90% water and 10% Floetrol in here just to make my consistencies right. So it's quite loose. I'm going to check my other paints to make sure that they are the right consistency as well. They look the same to me. Just giving them all a little light stir. Okay, what I'm getting is just a trace. Ooh, this one's a little thick. This is a different Deco Art. It is, what's it called? Oh, moss green, but it's an opaque. It's not metallic. And it is a little thick, so I'm going to add a little water to that one. I have a pearl. It's a metallic. It's mixed with a little bit of Deco Art white. And they're all just leaving a trace and sinking right back in, except for that green. Yep, the consistency is right. I also have oxide black that I use for my swipes or schmears or whatever I'm planning on doing here. But let's get that base coat. Oh, and let's get some water. Just going to put a tiny little bit to begin with. Like I said, that's 90% water and 10% Floetrol. American Floetrol or Canadian Floetrol or whatever Floetrol. Just not Australian, unfortunately. Okay. Yep. And we got the right consistency on all of them. I did a test earlier that said that my consistencies were right. So I'm going to be working on an 11 by 14 Artist Loft canvas wrapped. It's the deep edged. I like those, but I have used the smaller edge as well, and they go really, really great in the flat frames, which is nice. A little shadow box kind of frame. Okay. Now I did put water on this, so it's nice and tight like a drum, but then I've got these little corners. I'm sure they'll stretch out. We'll see. Okay, let's do something here. All right. Now this has just been remixed, so it's going to have bubbles. Air bubbles, which is just fine with me. I can pop those air bubbles with my torch. Oops. Sorry about that. I just spilled all over my paper towels. Okay, maybe I might be a little rusty. For those who are old, you might know Rusty from a morning cartoon. The Friendly Giant used to always say, "And I'll call Rusty." Mind you, I'm Canadian, so it could be totally not what you guys remember. And I'm using natural light today. I prefer it to if I can work with natural light, I will. I prefer it. Okay, let's just do that again. It's not as thin as I had thought it was, but that's okay. We'll turn it around here so you don't get the back of my canvas. Get rid of that big bubble. Okay, let's torch this thing out. I've lost a little weight and my gloves don't fit anymore. I've actually lost a lot of weight, but that's neither here nor there. Oh good, don't tell me I've run out of... I have. Isn't that special? Okay, if it's gonna happen on a live, it's definitely gonna happen. Oh, shoot. Okay, let's find a little pokey one here. And I can get rid of these bubbles. Not that hard. Somehow I knew that I was going to have problems today. Shoot. Okay, bubbles are going to come up, but that's okay. All right, let's start with this matte green, the moss green. And I'm just going to do a little swirl in the middle here. Okay. Then I'm going to use some quinacridone, nickel azo gold. Gorgeous color. Okay, I think I'll use my green gold. That's from treasure gold, and it's, no, it just says green gold. So it's a green gold color. Now I'm debating adding some blue in here. I do want a contrast, but we'll see what the palette colors look like together. Okay, a little bit of pearl on top of those. And like I said before, this is pearl from Deco Art again. And a little bit of satin enamel in there. Okay. Now, I think I do want a contrast. I think I also might want a little bit more of the azo gold. I don't want it to take over, but I do want to be able to see it when I swipe. Okay. Now, do I add the blue or do I not add the blue? This is Prussian blue, I do believe. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's my gold. Yeah, this is the Prussian blue. So yeah, I think I'm going to add a little bit. I'll just see what contrast that gives me. And I'm normally, as I do, I add paint. Okay, let's give this just a little bit of a slide here. Oh, that gold green is gorgeous. It's one of my favorite colors. And I do like a minimalist painting. I like to have the background showing so that I can play a little bit with it. That's the fun part of doing these paintings, for me anyways, is getting to play. With a palette knife or a brush or oh, I'm getting a nice shadow with that green. Birdie. Oh. Huh. So far it's a flower and a leaf beside it, or a bud and a leaf beside it. So let's see what happens when I add some schmears. Do I want to add big schmears or little schmears? Oh my goodness. Look at that. Wow. My goodness, that's pretty. You can tell I'm excited. I haven't painted for a while. And this is amazing. Whoa. Another drawback to what I've been dealing with lately. Got a little bit of a shaky hand, so let's give that another go. Oops. Okay, let's tilt that up this way and get some beautiful cells. I hope you can see this. It is gorgeous. You can see a little bit of the blue riding through there. That azo gold, that's something else. Put a little bit off the edge there. Now I want to pull it back. Wow. I forgot how much fun this was. Thank you again, Sarah Taylor, for inspiring me to get back into my first love, painting. Wowzers. Sorry. You must think I'm completely out of my mind. But this is awesome. Wow. So pretty. That's amazing. Now, where do we go from here? I like this. And I love this. That's kind of cool. But it's not going with the rest of the composition. So what I think, look at this. Look at the extra edges. Look at this. Wow. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is try and match that up. So here we go again with my shaky hand. See if I can get any of the same. Yeah, they're coming out there. I'm getting mostly green over on that edge, of course, because that's the edge that has that green shadowing in it. I like it. And yeah, it matches. Wow, that's really pretty. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. I do get excited about my work. That's nice. A little more of that in there. This edge is so pretty down here. I wish you could see that close up. And we'll give you a close up in a second here. So pretty. Okay, what I want to do is I want to take off that edge. That's going to stretch these out even more, but that's okay. I'm getting some beautiful cells. I hope you can see that. Beauty. Okay, let's pull that paint back or to the side. We'll see. Well, I wish I hadn't gone quite that far. Maybe, let's see if I can drag it back a little bit. Get some of those big cells. I might have to do another swipe here. We'll see. I'm loving that azo gold. It's gorgeous. I like that little center river that I've got going. It's lighter than everything else. Gives a nice contrast. I got some really heavy duty tilting here. Standing it up on its end practically. Okay. Wow. I'm hoping that you can see this really well. So pretty. The colors are so nice. And I think what I'm going to do is put something right in here. Thinking I might. I lost all that blue. Maybe I'll put a stripe of blue in there and see what happens. I don't want to get too close to that. Okay. Another little stripe of blue. All right. Now, I think I'm going to add just a little bit of Azo Gold. That's not doing what I want it to. I hope I don't get carried away here. I am going to do a swipe over top of those. Oh, no. Well, those things happen, don't they? It's a good thing I'm swiping. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do this. This is why we watch other people paint. So that when things like this happen, we know how to fix them. Or just make more mess. But like my dear friend Angie says, what does she say? Paint till you're soaring. I'm not soaring yet, Angie. But I'm getting close. And I know it's pouring till you're soaring. I'm not soaring yet, but getting there. Okay, we'll just tip it back a little bit. Ooh, my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay. That's gorgeous. Now, there's a few spots that I don't particularly like. Let me see. Just put a little bit of the white from my drippings. Off the table there. And I'm just going to play with my palette knife here. See what I can get. I hope you can hear me okay. Oh yeah, I like that. Wow. Yeah, I went down to the canvas. So what I'm going to do is just tip it a little bit. Get some of that paint moving. There we go. Wow. I like this. I should put some tunes on, but I'm almost done here. I'm thinking that this is, I don't want to overwork it. I could very easily. I've been known to do that. But I've got such beautiful stuff happening here. I don't want to lose any of it. Oh, look at that azo gold. Wow. Just fine details now. Wow. Okay, I think I'm going to call this one done. I'm absolutely loving these colors. I'm loving what has happened over here. It's got good balance. I've got a nice flow of paint. The blacks are balanced here. The azo gold through the center. It's gorgeous. So I think I'm done with this one. So if you're pleased with this and you like what I did, even if you don't, please leave a comment. We all learn from positive and negative critiques. Also, if you haven't, please subscribe. I know I haven't been painting for the last few months, 3 or 4 as a matter of fact, but I really want to try and get back into it on a more full-time basis. So subscribe, send me a message, and I'll say bye-bye for now. Thanks all for coming.